new watch, new bail.
So what's good, TMG fam? It's your boy Ellen. I'm back with another reaction. How y'all feel? Welcome back to the channel. Salute. So listen, I've shown y'all people losing their cool in the courtroom, just out of control. I've shown you one person spitting on a judge, which I thought was just insane to say the least. In this video, we're gonna actually show you top 10 times the judge lost control. Now, I have to say this, bro. I identified a long time that being a judge, it could never be something for me. You have to really exercise control, in which these judges in this video probably don't. But you have to exercise a lot of control. You can't act off emotion. You can't rule off of emotion. And those are all the things that would be tough for me. Not saying if my back was against the wall, I couldn't do the job, because I could. But I just prefer not to, man. Imagine a guy or a girl coming in your courtroom, right? You're a judge. You're sitting behind there. You're supposed to uphold the law to the fullest. Like, you know what I mean? You're held up here. You got this guy who come in and he's done some horrendous things. You know the type of stuff I'm talking about. To some child. You know what I mean? And he's done it to multiple children. And he's done it to multiple children, all under low ages of about 5 to 10 years old. He's murdered children, and he sits in your courtroom like he doesn't care, and if you release him, he'll do it again. You know what I mean? It would be hard for me to just hear it and be like, bro, I don't even need a jury. I'm giving you 2,000 years. I want to make sure you don't ever, or I be trying to figure out, all right, how can we just send him from that chair that he's in right now to the electric chair? Like, I don't want no process. I don't want no nothing. Let's just send him to the, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would be, it's just certain things, man, that I would react and I'd be like, yo, this is your rule and I don't care what they say. If they said it's a hung jury, no, I'm saying you're guilty. You know what I mean? So I have to commend the judges that exercise that restraint and control with some of the stuff they see come through their courtroom, bro. It's tough. It's tough. But we about to watch these judges lose control. So let's check it out. Here we go.
The internet. I'm your most amazing host, Rebecca Felgate, and today we're talking about the top 10 times the judge lost control. This whole thing is pretty crazy for me. In the UK, you absolutely cannot film in court, but in good old America, anything is possible, including screaming that you want someone to die. Before we get into the drama of this video, I just want to share some cool news with you guys. If you are a big fan—
See, that would be me right here, right there. I'd be like, yo, L's on the news, bro. Oh, man. He just lost it in the courtroom, bro.
And of the Most Amazing Gang, and you want to meet us in the flesh, then we will be at Orlando at Playlist Live from April the 27th to April the 29th. We're also going to be hosting a meetup in Toronto at Yonge and Dundas Square on May the 12th at 2 p.m. If any of you guys come wearing a Most Amazing shirt, we will sign it for you. We'll also have some goodies to give away to the first bunch of people at our meetup in Toronto. See you there. Okay, short and sweet, let's start with our mate Judge Judy, who has no time for an idiotic mum. When speaking to an irresponsible mother who lied to her son about who her father is, Judge Judy lost it. She said,
"You created a situation that placed doubt in the mind of an 11-year-old child without having proof positive."
See? Children. Always get your blood to boiling. Look at the judge's face right now. Blood's boiling.
First.
Eesh, like harsh words. She also calls the mother one of the most marginal people she has ever met. Later, she reiterates her point when she screams,
"You're a moron!"
Yep, let's hear it again, Judy.
"You're a moron!"
Yes, Judy. Maybe moron is like important lingo amongst judges. They kind of have moron Tourette's and shout it when they feel like it. Whatever Judge Judy was going through is pretty infectious, because check out what sassy—
And I don't know, moron, that ain't as harsh as I would have liked it to been. You know what I'm saying? I would have liked a little bit more, but a lot of that sometimes too is to play for TV, bro. A lot of that is play for TV.
Judge Rinder had to say at number 9.
I'm getting into my laughing pose.
There it is. Getting serious at number 8, I'm fully behind this judge losing it. We have the judge that freaked out at a defendant not being given pants to wear in court. So I totally get this judge's reaction, and to be honest, she did the right thing. A black woman was brought into custody in Kentucky and sent to court with no trousers on. The judge is absolutely disgusted at the way jail officers treat
Nobody noticed she didn't have pants on before she made it to the courtroom. You didn't think that maybe we should, fix this situation here. Maybe, something's missing.
Treated the woman, who was also denied feminine hygiene products. She asks,
"This is outrageous. Is this for real?" Been in our jail for 3 days, and it reports to me that the jail has refused to give her pants and feminine hygiene products.
You can hear from the judge's voice that she is livid, but she keeps it together very well. Now, she surmises her feelings expertly here.
Am I in the Twilight Zone? What is happening?
The judge is so enraged at the way the woman has been treated that she changes her sentence to be more lenient. The woman's rant went,
I don't blame her, bro, what? Come on, man. You have to be told that maybe we need to get this woman some underwear, some pants. Maybe not. I hope she had on underwear, but some pants and some feminine hygiene stuff. Come on, bro. Some of these jobs, parts of the job is just not rocket science. It's not. It's not, bro. You see a woman with no pants on when you arrest her. Normally, we see people be like, yo, you have some clothes in the house, maybe we can get for you, or take you back inside and get you some clothes so you can put on before we put you in the back of the car. And even if, got some reason that you just so happen to not be able to have time to do that, when we get back to the station, that should be first priority, bro. You can't tell me them jail cells and them places don't be cold, bro. I know she had to be freezing. Now, let that have been a family member of yours, mine, or something. I'd have lost my mind. Right, wrong, or whatever, bro. Still have some decency.
Went viral and made global news. So what happens when a judge and a defense lawyer clash? Well, things get pretty awkward at number 7. Judge John Hurley lashed out at a lawyer defending a homeless man. The problem is that the lawyer and the judge seem to have a history of some kind, and the whole exchange is no longer about the homeless man facing flack and possession charges. Instead, it all becomes a bit of a sass-off between the two men. Judge Hurley first says,
"Your unprofessionalism and your smart aleck, sir, don't even try. You need to pick up your professionalism. You're taking a shot at the court. It's unprofessional."
Then his rant continues.
"You need to stop doing this. I don't know what else to do. I've admonished you. I know that someone in your office has admonished you."
In the end, the judge says he doesn't want to hear another word, and I don't want to hear it either, guys. Just take it outside the courtroom. Just don't let a judge...
Hey, that's when you, as the dude that he's defending, you got your hands behind your back because they got you handcuffed. You be like, hey, judge, I like to represent myself, please. Because yeah, I don't think he's going to work out for me, man. I don't see him getting me any less of a sentence in your courtroom. I'd have been trying to lobby for myself at that point.
Lie at number 6. Judge Frederick Schott dramatically threw out a jury's guilty verdict of a DUI case and went off at the prosecution. The judge was livid at the sheriff's department for not properly testing the allegedly drunk driver and accused the officer handling the case of being a liar. He kicks off saying he is dismissing the charge despite heavy protests from the jury. His outburst made the news, and he maintained the whole case was very, very fishy. Judge Marilyn Milan had some things to say at the People's Court coming up next at number 5. Firstly, don't ever try and mansplain to Marilyn because she has this to say to you.
Counselor, I am directing these proceedings.
Oh, and also don't even try and lecture her about respect because...
Dr. McCaffrey, Your Honor, it creates a tone of respect.
Where I'm from, you sort of got to earn that.
Oh, no. Then finally...
She look like she'd be super feisty, though, don't she? She look like when she take the robe off, you have a good time with her. She look like the type you could go drinking with, kick it with. She just knows how to turn it on and off. When it's time for her to be professional and in the courtroom, she knows how to turn it off. But she looked like she could get wild. I can hang out with that judge.
When she was done with this smarmy chap, she totally loses it. Here we go. Check this out.
Watch yourself, Your Honor.
Get out of my courtroom. Get out.
A pleasure.
Out. Douglas.
If Douglas touches
Ouch.
me, you will not be happy, Your Honor.
You know what? If Douglas beats you to a pulp, I'll be delighted. Get out.
Oh, Marilyn, you tell them, honey.
What I tell you, bro? What I tell you? Huh? Yeah. Sound like she come from like the South Side. it came out right then, bro. Look at that.
Totally loses it. Here we go. Check this out.
Watch yourself, Your Honor.
Get out of my courtroom. Get out.
A pleasure.
Out. Douglas.
If Douglas touches
Ouch.
me, you will not be happy, Your Honor.
You know what? If Douglas beats you to a pulp, I'll be delighted. Get out.
Oh, Marilyn.
Told y'all, bro. I know the ones to be able to have fun with, bro. She definitely a wild one.
And you tell them, honey. Losing it isn't always about screaming at someone. Sometimes to lose it is to laugh uncontrollably in an inappropriate situation, like for example in a courtroom. This is exactly what happened with Judge Judy at number 4. Judy has pretty much seen it all at this point, let's face it. She cackled with laughter when a man seemed to want money for a car. Here she goes. Guess he's not getting that new car then. Judy, you've lost it. Laughing is one thing, but I've never seen a judge lose it by breaking down and...
Yo, that dude was not feeling her. He tried to play it off like laugh a little bit, but she hurt his soul. She pierced his soul with that laugh.
Crying and hugging 2 defendants, but that's what's coming into number 3. Is this an American thing? Like British judges don't tend to show much emotion? I feel like honestly, the less emotion the better when it comes to sentencing someone. Well, actually, this is not the case of Judge Marblean. She broke down on her show when speaking to a mother and daughter. It seems the pair reminded her of her own relationship with her family. Now, towards the end, as things start getting more emotional, she starts to cry. She grabs a tissue and then she actually gets out from behind the dock to go and hug the women. This judge freaked out after getting flipped off at number 2. So this is why you do not get sassy with a judge. They got the power. A Miami woman was charged with possession of Xanax, and when the judge set her bail at 5...
Bro, yeah. You might can't hold it against her. She look like she's still high, fam. She look.
Power. A Miami...
Yo, she look like she's still high. You can't hold it against her, man. You got to give her time to at least, detox, bro. She needs some more time in jail before she's... Look at her, bro. She's like a high vampire.
The woman was charged with possession of Xanax, and when the judge set her bail at $5,000 and dismissed her, she sassily said, adios. The judge then called her back and doubled the bail. It's pretty beautiful.
Count 1 would be 10,000.
Are you serious?
I am serious. Adios.
The delinquent woman then flipped the judge the
he hit him with the adios back.
bird and said, F you. Yeah, this is not what you want to do to a judge, because the judge then called her back again and had this to say.
Did you say me?
Actually,
Did you say that?
Yes, sir, I did.
Oh, you did say that? I find you in direct criminal contempt. 30 days in the county jail.
Okay, that's...
A lot of people found the punishment to be harsh, but that is what happens when you pee off a judge. Just don't do it. CNN report...
She lucky she only got a month, bro. Whatever extent I could go, she would have got. I'd have tried to give her more than that.
On the case, and the clip they uploaded to YouTube has had 9 million views. Finally, this is the most dramatic judge meltdown I have ever seen. We have the I hope you die in prison outburst. A judge lost it at a woman who killed her boyfriend. While standing in the dock, the 31-year-old killer was receiving her sentence for murdering her boyfriend in cold blood at their apartment in Jackson. The judge, John McBain, said, "You gutted him like a fish. You were relentless." He also had this to say.
You stab, you stab, you stab, you stab, you stab until he was dead.
He then shockingly told killer Miss Gambit to shut her mouth or we would have to duct tape it. He then said,
I agree with the family. I hope you die in prison as well. You know, and if this was a death penalty state, you'd be getting the chair.
Ooh, wow, I mean,
hey, why should I take it easy on her? She ain't take it easy on her boyfriend. I don't feel no sympathy for her. Sorry, not sorry. That's my new thing this year, man. You know what I mean? Sorry, not sorry. Hey.
Jesus, it's pretty intense. She was sentenced to life without the possibility of parole, and I mean, wow. So guys, what a drama fest. I cannot believe some of these insane judges.
Yeah. Only thing I haven't seen yet is maybe the judge like throw the gavel at somebody. That's what I'm waiting on. That's the ultimate when you lose it. But yeah, man, for that last judge, you gotta think bro, they hear a lot of stuff day in and day out, bro. Or however often they're in court. You know what I mean? That stuff takes a toll on you. Seeing that over and over and over and hearing it. The mutilations, the deaths, the way they're done. People not being remorseful for it. Saying they do it again and just the disrespect. And yeah, they should be allotted like two or three blow-ups a month. Like maybe 5 blow-ups a month. They should be allotted that. Those should be in the chamber for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, cut them some slack, man. I ain't mad at them. Y'all get at me in the comment section. Maybe you stood in front of a judge that was crazy. Put his name down there so we can research him, all right? But yeah, y'all get at me in the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought of this video, man. Until the next reaction, I'm out. Peace.